Over the years, I've had the privilege of going into a lot of companies, working with extraordinary brands, and then also just newbies, people just starting out. And one big takeaway that I think if leaders would just understand this one principle, that everybody has an intrinsic value that's worth not only exploring, but bringing out. When leaders invest in their people, then they begin to attract who they are and what they are. And so if people are getting that investment and they feel that value coming from the leader into them, and they begin to multiply that themselves, and that becomes the contagious element for the organization, you now have created another competitive advantage in your business. I try to speak to the potential inside of them that says, you want to individuate. You're the one that wants to self-actualize. You want to see what your hands can do. And you want to know that you're making a difference. I don't want to just talk to you to pivot. I want to talk to people to get transformational things to happen. I believe in change. Change is inevitable, and we need to get better at it. That's what I want you to walk away with. I want you to distinguish yourself. I would like you to be a person of distinction. I would like you to walk out of here believing that whatever room you walk into later, you are what's missing and necessary. That's when I know it's a win, when people are taking what I'm speaking to them and they realize it's for them and not at them. One of the things I've noticed more than anything is that there needs to be a greater investment into the people, who they are, how they show up. I also see struggle with communication, people not being able to say or articulate the things that need to be said in a healthy way. So instead of seeing an obstacle as a barrier, you get to see that as a refinement tool. When you see the emotional weight, ask the question, how can this refine me? When you realize there's a limited resource, remember, some of you said, I want to be a coach. What do coaches do? They help you solve a problem. Be problem solvers. Work together, coach one another. Get yourselves together to think about how can we move past this? Distinguish yourselves. Be people of distinction. Let your organization rise to the top. Let your industry become the prized industry, because it can. So my goal is to get people to move from the mindset of just being a worker bee, but recognizing that the thing that they're doing is adding value to the greater good of the organization and allowing themselves to recognize their value in that. If you want a healthy organization and you ultimately want better results, you have to invest in people. Healthy things will grow into healthier situations. Healthier situations have opportunity to produce healthy end results. So if you're watching this video and you're wondering, okay, I think I might be interested. I think I want to talk to this guy. It's real easy. Reach out to me. I don't have any barriers. I don't have any obstacles. I like to speak to the people who would like me to come into the room. Thank you for your time and your attention. And no matter what, I wish you all the best.